So the big question is this: how do you take $42,000 in assets in a one TrackMan Bay facility in the back of a CrossFit gym and turn it into a 12 bay, 17,000 square foot training facility in just a few years? That's the question, and this is the podcast that's going to give you the answer.
Kyle, nice to meet you.
How are you?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm amazing. Where are you located?
We are in Michigan.
Yeah, awesome. It sounds like you're getting ready to open a facility.
That is the goal. That's the plan right now.
Perfect. So are you a business guy or a golf guy?
Actually a fitness business guy.
Cool.
So
awesome.
Who loves to golf? And now it's like trying to let's merge this.
What do you do?
Together
What do you do in the What do you do in the fitness world?
How do you mean? Like?
Is that your profession, fitness?
Yeah. So fitness coaching, and I've done work specifically with golfers. I've worked with general population.
Awesome.
I've been involved in like the actual business side. Like
Yep.
I've ran some locations and managed some. And
Yep.
So just looking to kind of take that next step. And there's an opportunity, I think, to do like blend that with golf and have those two go together.
Yep, I'm a big believer in that, of making a holistic journey. That's all about the golf room.
So I understand and I feel like the fitness business is very similar to kind of what you guys are doing and how things are run. Like I've watched quite a bit of your stuff and looked at some other gyms too, or golf facilities too. And I understand the fitness side of piece, but it's the golf side and how all that works. And that's what you've obviously done a great job with.
Thank you very much. Yeah. So what specific questions can I ask? Can I answer for you on our time for your little quick hitter?
I am at a point how I always work is like I'm going to go seek people that know more than me in a specific area, and I'm willing to invest in that.
Yep.
Like that's how my brain works, and I want to get better at that. So, I mean, I believe in what you guys do, and would love to just get more of an understanding of what it would take to come visit you guys or see how you do things and just what that would cost. And if I can make that work now, cool. If not, I'm going to figure out a way to make that happen.
Yeah. So essentially, we do more of you're wanting to know more about the boot camp side of like what the trips down here for the consulting side are, which I can tell you about. So essentially, one of the things that you will think about, I guess, just to understand is, have you looked at any spaces yet, like in Michigan?
Yeah. Yes.
Right. So
I've been kind of looking.
So let's just say you're looking at a space, and roughly how many square feet do you think?
Well, it's a good question. I'd say for me to make it work with numbers, probably 5,000,
okay,
4,000 square feet.
So let's say 5,000, right? And then average rent rate in Michigan's probably like $24 a square foot.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 120. So with what we do in our industry, unless you're going to do something like a facility that's like AI powered and robots that are like the labor force and stuff like that, you really want to shoot to try to have your occupancy cost be roughly 10 to 15% of your total rev. Mm-hmm. So that means that you need to have a business model that generates about $1.2 million in rev. Right? Just as like, okay, that's what it is. So what you would want to do, a lot of owners or getting ready to be owners make the mistake where they go find the space and then they're like, okay, now I have to figure out how to make money in the space. Mm-hmm. Which would be like me going and buying a mansion and then saying, I need to go get a job to pay for my mansion. It should actually be the opposite, to where you need to build a pro forma that you come and you go, okay, this is what I think is realistic for revenue in years 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then here now you can take that to the real estate agent and you go, this is what I can afford, go find me my space. And then you go find the space that satisfies the model, right? So that's the first piece. So then the question becomes, let's just say it's 5,000 square feet and it's 1.2 million. Then it's like, okay, how are you going to make 1.2 million? And then you go, I don't know. That's why I'm here, right? So now it's like, okay, how do you create the model going from all the way from when you, like, I have this thing called the engagement flywheel, which you might know. So like it's the 6 stages of entice, engage, empower, equip, encourage, expand, right? So like, how do you first entice your leads to come to the facility? So like, how do you run meta ads? How do you run ads? How do you get them to go all through the customer journey? How do you get leads, lead magnets, all that piece, right? Because in any facility, it basically lives and dies by marketing and sales. So if you don't understand marketing and sales, like, you need to, especially if you're going to be a business owner. Then from there, how do you create the engagement with the client so that now they are like, oh my gosh, I want to be here all the time, even if it's 74 degrees and sunny in Michigan in July, I'm coming here, right? And how does the facility look, feel, taste, smell, texture, like how's the customer service, all of those pieces, right, go into the engagement side. Then it goes into the empowerment stage of how do you create a customer journey so that the player knows how their swing connects to their body and how their body connects to their swing. And how do you create a roadmap so that they're like, oh my gosh, you know exactly what you're doing and you're taking me to the land of milk and honey. Then from that, now they've bought into a membership, they bought into your vision. Then it's going into the equipping stage of how do you equip that player so that you can empower them, equip them, encourage them to fulfill their unique God-given design through your facility so that they want to be at your facility all the time, 12 months a year, which now raises your LTV because they're there longer and spending more. And then through that, right, we have to have the fulfillment of that journey, which is the encouragement stage of how do you wrap that player with the staff and the products and the whole journey to encourage them, because getting better and working out and all that stuff is hard, right? Like, you know, if I don't pay Aaron to work out with me at 5:30 in the morning as encouragement, I don't go. So like we need like iron sharpens iron, and we need that like brotherhood and sisterhood and that encouragement vessel to keep walking through, which helps increase the LTV more. And now what you've done is you've mastered the entice stage, which is your CAC, your cost to acquire. You've increased the LTV, and now you've mastered your LTV to CAC, and therefore from there you now go, okay, cool, let's go open another location. So when you come down here, we go through that whole process, and I teach you everything I've learned over 10 years of doing this and how I've gone from 1 bay to 2 bays to 3 bays to 6 bays to 7 bays to 12 bays, and help basically fast forward your learning curve. You know, that's in the eyes of the beholder, but let's say 3 to 5 to 8 years or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and tell you all the mistakes that I made so that you don't make some mistake that costs you 6 figures. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah. So you really want to build out the model first and then kind of find the space. And then with that, I'm also going to connect you with people in the industry who are like the people that you should work with in regards of contractors if you want. But a lot of those guys have tons of integrity. Their pricing is cheaper than anywhere you'll find because you'll come through my network. I'm going to fly and bring in like the CEOs of these companies so that you can meet them in person, not just talk to the sales guy, but like you're going to talk to like the guy. So it's like if you want to talk about like PutView, it's like, great, I will connect you to the president of PutView in Germany. You know what I mean? So now,
nice.
So now, and then when you do that, like the people that'll come in, like that'll save you, like basically through coming in, every bay is about $9,000 less than what you would find in competitors' pricing, which, you know, not to sound salesy or whatever, but like that pays essentially for the boot camp. You're going to make it back in 100x of what you're investing with me.
Okay.
And then we go through that whole process together. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it.
You too, buddy. You have a great day.